Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it's returned. We've got Endstate Matrix finally back after the little delay that we have every single patch. And of course, as you can see, we're on the second cycle, and this one's going to end in 3.8. And this cycle is, of course, going to be focused around Denya being a consistent boss that we find in pretty much every single rotation, just like Sigillum was last time. And we're going to be seeing just how everything has shifted in the second ever cycle that's going to be going until, most would say, maybe the end of Mengzhou, and see what it's all about. So first things first, the cycle rewards. These are actually going to stay until 3.8, and you can build up all of these points until 3.8. And as you can see over here, we've got a special weapon skin that's going to become available if you're able to, well, get some of this stuff going. So this does kind of like feel like, I guess, like the Genshinized version. And I will say, guys, it's really hard to unlock the sword. You kind of, some of the tasks are so hard, you might need to like actually have multiple sequence nodes to get them. This is 1,500 points with Yang Yang or Soy Soy on the team, which is, you might need like an S2 or something like that to get it. So essentially, some of these tasks, some of these skins, they're not necessarily achievable, but it's just the skins. Yeah, it's just the skins. And I think we got a bike skin last time as well that I also didn't get because I don't well on this game. So yeah, that's some of the stuff that's in there. But maybe with some shilling, we might be able to get that point ourselves. So we'll probably try out some of those challenges later and see if it is truly possible for a non-whale account. But that might be fun for a different time. Now for the stage rewards, basically just the same exact stuff as usual. Very easy to get all stability accords and pretty easy to get all the asteroid rewards over here. You just need 5 teams that score, yeah, you only need 4 teams that score 5,000 points. That's all you need. Pretty simple. Most people say Endstate Matrix is actually easier than, well, every other endgame mode in the game, and I kind of do agree with them. Now let's take a look at the enemies that we're going to have available. The first one's going to be the Matrix Swarm. They actually had this last time, and that's going to be just a bunch of, well, 1 to 3 cost mobs that'll show up together and will try to beat your ass. Then we got the Morning Ikes. And, well, these guys don't have any effects at all other than when they spawn, you're immune to all types of damage and interruption. Same as I think over here. But the Morning Ikes can be a little bit annoying. But it also tends to be a lot squishier. We'll see about that, though. And then Fleur de Lis. And then the Reactor Husk. So, stuff's going to get a little bit more spicy in the Singularity expansion because they're going to add on the Matrix Mimic onto here. One thing I'm noticing is that Denya isn't actually in this reset, which is a little bit odd because she's there in the... I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, so they like advertise Denya, but she ain't showing up, I guess, until the next reset. Maybe it's because her hologram is in the game and they don't want to like double dip on her already. So yeah, this reset it looks pretty easy to me. The hardest boss on here looks like the Reactor Husk because this guy's just going to interrupt your ass like crazy. However, though, we got to read some of the specific buffs because they might be absurd in Singularity expansion. So first, we got Nihil Dissolution. Enemy attack is increased, and they take 10% more total Havoc damage or 40% when they're affected by Havoc Bane. So I think these guys are basically going to be like Havoc Bane Shield, but I'm going to be honest, the Matrix Swarm is like probably the easiest boss out of all of these guys. So maybe this is the stage. You're supposed to like utilize this to be able to get the 1,500 points. Some people might look at this and be like, Saint, this is not good. I actually think that this is good because you might be able to get the the skin, the weapon skin without wailing because of this. Do you guys see what's going on, right? Because we had that cycle reward, right? You see this one over here, obtain 1,500 singularity points. You can't get that without some shilling on the stage. So it looks like the Matrix Swarm is definitely a team that you want to tackle with these guys so that you can get this one over here, right? And get some of those bonuses. So that's something to think about there. Now, other stuff in Singularity expansion. Flautist's attack is increased by 100% when they are the only remaining units. Okay, so they basically deal more damage and will take more damage from Yang Yang. Yang Yang teams, or really any negative status team as a whole. I forgot, this works for Chisa as well, sort of, but it's mostly for Yang Yang. All right, this guy on the other hand. Morning Ikes' vibration strength reduction is reduced, and then counterattacks or parries restore energy and reduce their vibration strength. Okay, that's neat. So you get ER from parrying, and the Ikes does a lot of parryable attacks, so it should just make it a lot easier. And then it gains a attack bonus, so just don't get hit or stun it, and you're good. That looks like a good, well-balanced boss to me. I don't think any people should have problems with this one, and I'm being genuine about that. It looks good to me. Now, Fleur de Lis. Vibration strength is reduced and dodge counters reduce it. This is annoying if your character is not good at dodge counters, because there are a lot of characters, guys, that don't have good dodge counters. In that, if you use their dodge counter, you, like, lose a shit ton of DPS, or you, like, grief your rotation. So, to me, I don't really like dodge counter ones. I think parry ones are better, because parries you can kind of do without interrupting your rotation. Dodge counters can brick your DPS. And that's my personal take on those. I don't really like mechanics centered around them because of that. And now we got the Reactor Husk. His attack is increased, and then after taking negative status damage, it's decreased. Oh, okay. So he just does more damage and deals slightly less damage if you have a negative status on him. So the only shilling that we see over here is for the Matrix Swarm. But part of me is thinking is that this shilling is clearly, it's the AoE stage anyways. These guys are already a fucking joke. You might have remembered the Matrix Swarm from the last reset was the biggest joke boss out of all of them. So this one having the shield to me isn't that crazy. And I kind of just see it as being used to get the 15k points as a free-to-play player. So is that worth the shilling? Yes. To me, it's worth the shilling so that free-to-plays can get, or non-whales can get the 15k points for the achievements. That's my personal take on it. You can disagree with that. That's fine. And now the Mimic. Yeah, it just takes extra damage, and I guess it yields extra points. Okay, so you might want to go from, like, the Mimic into the Matrix Swarm. Yeah, round 2 Mimic ends, then round 3 Matrix Swarm for your Yang Yang team, and it's giga tanky. And you get the 1,000 extra points, you finish it off, and then you try to rip through these guys on round 3. That would be the strat for the 15k points. Because then they'll live for as long as possible. They'll have big HP pools, and they'll have big HP pools that are taking 40% more total havoc damage. But we can't really get there yet until we, well, try out some of the teams over here. So, the Singularity expansion is, of course, going to be the really easy one. We're just going to try to get through this as fast as possible. And the way that I'm going to do that is to just play really strong teams. Because, oh, wait. But before we do that, we got to talk about Resonator enhancements because these are big too. Okay. They've really expanded this out. Let's read. This Resonator gains 1 more vigor in this phase. This means Chisa now gains the ability to be used twice instead of just once, which is really good when we have a bunch of teams that want Chisa. Jeja has the same buff as before, where she gives skill damage. Yinling gives liberation damage. Jinhsi, Changli, Jian, and Zhang Liao deal 25% more total damage each. And then we've got a bunch of other characters on the roster, guys. Brant, Rosia, Cantarella, Phoebe, and Camellya are here. Yes. Oh, and Carlotta is... I don't think Carlotta needed one, but I guess she's getting a buff as well. So yeah, let's read what these are going to do. So, Rosia is going to get a 20% damage buff and a 20% increase in Havoc damage bonus for the team, which is really good for Phrolova teams. If you go Phrolova, Cantarella, and Rosia, it will be very strong in Endstate Matrix. That's basically what they're saying. They fucked up their kits. Remember what I said before? Yeah, go for Phrolova, Rosia, and Cantarella. It's going to be a really good team. You're going to have a lot of fun with it. Brant, I guess, gets to be strong for some reason. I don't know if he needed this one, but he gets it. Camellya also gets it as well, 25%. And Phoebe now becomes a sub DPS, guys. This is also good for her main DPS side, though. This is actually very strong. So Zani's getting buffed, too, as well as her main DPS form because, well, use her liberation at the start of her main DPS's rotation, right? She gets that buff as well. And then Carlotta is just going to get a 25% buff, too. So, yeah, Endstate Matrix looks like, to me, this is going to be the easiest reset yet because there's a lot of characters getting buffed. And you probably should be able to get some really good clears. Last thing we got to cover, all the enhancements. So the first one's going to be 20% more total and then 20% skill. This one's weird because I don't know who this is for. Is this like, this seems really good for a Carlotta, but who else? Who deals resident skill damage? Is this for Carlotta and Phrolova? I don't get it, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? It's for Jinhsi? Oh, sure. Okay, fine. They're all old-ass fucking characters. Just so you know, Carlotta is 6 weeks older than Camellya. I hope you realize that. Carlotta is only like 5 or 6 weeks older than Camellya. But people act like they're a year apart. No, they were 6 weeks apart, bro. It was 1.4, then 2.0. So Carlotta's old as hell as well. Okay, but yeah, we got the resident skill. Then we got negative status via Havoc Bane. So good Yang Yang shill here. And then oddly enough, this is Galbraina shilling. I don't know why Galbraina is getting a shill. Is she on banner? Why? I don't really know, but you could also use this to buff fusion teams and also use this to buff heavy attack teams, but this really looks like it's just made for Galbreda, which is... she's not even on banner. I'm confused. Is she on banner, or am I... Whatever. Okay, she gets one. And now we got Toon Rupture damage and then Toon Shifting. So Luke Herson and Imeth, well, looks like they got their little special stuff over here. It looks like they've enhanced the Toon Break buff too, so that it's not weaker than the general enhancement, because last reset, this was actually weaker than just picking this one for most characters. So, yeah, let's get this one started off with, like we said before, the strong teams first. So let's do a little bit of Hiyuki Lucilla. Yeah, let's just do a little bit of Hiyuki Lucilla. Get that one going. Jing Ran is heavy too. Yeah, Endstate Matrix resets every patch, bro, and he's coming out next patch, so that buff is useless for him because he's not going to be in the game.
Dead center blocked. Flick, come. Meet your end.
And it looks like the collab is getting bricked as well because, yeah, the collab units got nothing.
Cutting through the
bro, how is she not at full concerto? Bro, she was like a millimeter off a concerto. I guess that's why you gotta wait for the enemies to spawn. Sometimes you'll miss it.
Every edge.
You should have run. Keep this up. Take your final dive into Naraka. Swirl. Brittle Silk. Fading bloom. Follow my moves if you can.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, we just one-rotated those hoes. We didn't even need to one-rotate them. They just died.
A pivotal moment. This ends here. Connection 7.
Memories take shape.
Boread team. Yeah, this is probably the easiest team in the game, right? You just go in. You're not hittable during your Lucilla rotation. So you're good there. Then Hiyuki comes in and then I guess dodges the grab and then freezes the guy and he can't do anything.
Drift with snowflakes. Brittle snow. Fading bloom. Waning moon. You've prepared for this, have you not?
Bro, I'm not even making it to the ult on any of these rotations. They're dying before the ult.
Flick of nothingness. Deconstructed. To pieces.
I think Glacial Chafe is actually making the game way too easy. They probably need to like nerf it. Like I don't see any reason why it needs to trivialize like boss fights this much, bro. They're just gonna get frozen. Like, look, they're just frozen, bro. Look.
Too late to escape. Let there be.
It's low-key too easy.
Be gone. Brittle snow, fading bloom. Evanescent morning dew. Vanish.
Like, do you know what I'm talking about?
Inferno. Gazing at the snow.
Lifeline, pluck, flick a pivotal.
Bro, I think we'll be able to do all of this with one team.
This ends here. Connection 7.
Oh no!
I
sorry guys. I'm not used to doing loose. Guys, I missed one snapshot out of the 4 rotations, okay? It happens, all right? Like, just how about you just get off my fucking back, okay?
You can trust me. You should have run. Take your final dive into Naraka.
Anyways, it was close. We tried. We tried. But yeah, 20 seconds is kind of not enough for the last rotation. But guys, that is... Well, as you can see, that was pretty fucking easy. So, yeah, let's keep this one going. And I guess we'll just do half a rotation on Yang Yang and then just destroy this guy's existence. How about that? Yeah, we'll do half a rotation on Yang Yang and then cook his ass. Guys, and also this is the thing. Some people are saying, oh, you want Chisa and Soy Soy. Guys, I'm like 99% sure having a lower Havoc Bane stacks, but Soy Soy's buffs is better than running 2 healers on one team. I'm pretty sure you're just gonna want Rebecca, and you'll deal with the stacks not really being that high. Wait, how did she get that?
Harness from the sword. Put the wind roar. All downs.
Okay, bye. Well, that's the first one. So as you can see, we've got quite a challenge ahead of us for today. And we'll see just how far we're able to go on this account. I think it has every character. Let me go check out the Yang Yang Xuanling investment. Okay, we got her under weapon. Kind of could be better crit rate, right? Let's like kind of better crit damage, but it looks like it's pretty strong. All right, so that's what we're going to be working with. Let's get some of the teams going. So first things first, the early levels are going to be pretty easy, right? So why don't we go ahead? Let me see. Did Hotoki finally pull Jinhsi?
Do not let
Bro, what is this ugly ass piece of garbage, bro? Get this shit off my fucking screen, bro. What is this? Dude, you're seriously telling me to use this? Dude, fuck you, man. What the hell? Dude, I don't even want to use that character. You can't even blame me either. I don't even want to use that character. Let's see how good old Zhang Liao Yinlin is able to handle this, guys. I want to see if a Zhang Liao Yinlin... Wait, no, I feel like I've already done this before. It ended up with Augusta getting griefed. It'll be fine. Electro res? Oh, these guys are electro resistant? What a fucking shit show. How about this then? I want to see what a juiced up Camellya does to these motherfuckers. Yeah, no, I want to see it. I want to see what a Camel can do. Yeah, let's do that, bro. And then where's the Sanhua? Let's get a little bit of this going. Yeah, I think this one's gonna be good.
I should try to smile more.
Would you
The
like...
build is pretty bad, but we'll be fine. All right, popular teams. Havoc Bane, Echo skill damage. I think we just need this one. Yeah, 20% more total damage. I think that's the one we need. Let's get this going. The 1.0 front runner. Hey, they do say I'm the best Camellya player on the servers, so we shall truly see if we're capable of this.
Life is in everything.
Cycle frozen blockade.
Bloom from ashen shell. Feed my
Here we go, guys. Boom.
Self-deceivers. It's getting fun.
A change of
Reborn
perception.
from ancient roots.
That's a little bit awkward. Yeah, no, this is a little bit awkward for sure.
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
Bask in the sunlight. The fruit of ever budding seeds. It's getting fun.
A change of perception.
Struggle harder. Entertain me. Crimson? How pathetic.
How did I die? Wait, what did that guy just do?
Stay behind me. Frozen blockade.
Ha! Noticing luminous energy.
Bro, did he hack?
The fruit of evolution from ashen shell.
A change of perception.
Bro, how did I have full concerto?
Budding seed. Don't run. Keep the dance going. Vitality sower.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, she is kind of annoying to play into this wave.
Stay behind me. Like frigid death.
And I think the part that's like really shocking to me is like, why am I taking like all this extra damage? I don't get it.
Bloom from ashen shell.
It feels like something is like actively killing me in this run and I'm not actually sure.
A change of
Reborn from
perception.
ancient roots. Feed
Okay,
my
shit. Am I gonna be able to get 5K with this?
Deceivers. Crafting. Never!
Okay, we got it at the last second, bro. Oh my god. Hey, that's 5K, bro. Hey, that's 5K. I will say there felt like there was something wrong with that one.
To our game.
Those enemies don't really group well with Camellya. I'm gonna be honest. That felt like it took forever. But we got the score, and that was with some homeless teams. So there we go. And we got one of the other achievements. I did not have fun with that one, but hey, we got it done. All right, now we got some spectral resistance up in this bitch. How about this? How about I put my money where my mouth is, and I show you how good this team is now. Yeah, how about we do that? And I think we'll do the resonance skill. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll show you how good this team is now. I feel like we're gonna cook with this one.
Cadence, Holt, Symphony of Life. Life or death, no alternative. Witness, blossoms.
All right, here we go.
In wilt. Aerial stunt. Mamma mia, Avanti. The world is our stage. I'll warm up the
I'll
crowd.
keep you company. Silence. Oh, this will be fun. Sleep in the whispers of sirens.
Annihilation. You're a symphony of life.
Okay. Do I have gear on these characters?
Ready. Witness. Blossoms in wilt.
Why did her voice line change?
Up we go, Caro. Mamma mia.
Wait, her voice line just changed.
Figure out.
Wait, she did not say it like that before, right?
Take a breath. Right here. Surge of deep tides.
No, I feel like that's a new one. I feel like it was the same voice line the whole time. I've never heard that one before.
Caress. Oh, this will be fun.
Ensemble. Erase.
You never made her sad? Oh, did I actually never make her sad before? Oh, no, I think I've always done more skills because that's actually the proper way to play her.
Begin.
Yeah, I guess if you hear that version of the old, you've been playing her wrong. Essentially is... That's basically the takeaway. Yeah, you shouldn't be hearing that version ever.
Mamma mia, Avanti. Figure out. The world is our stage. I'll warm up the crowd.
Yeah, it's like Gian.
Oh, this will be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This team still seems kind of shit, but if Hotoki's stuff is as bad as I remember it, there's a reason for that. So, I've always said Phrolova's not really been the best single target character.
Wind's breath.
Life or death, no alternative. Chant. Songs
Maybe
of
6?
old.
Possibly, yeah.
Aerial stunt. Mamma mia, Avanti. Improv performance. I'll warm up the crowd.
Take a breath. And right here. Hold from your breath.
What do we get here? 6.1, 5.9. So this is just some stuff to think about over here when it comes to the team that we just ran, right? Let me give you a little bit of a rundown about the Rosia that we just used. I do think that this one is running like really bad equipment. Oh God. How did you do that? Oh God. Yeah, that's bad. What about the Cantarella? Nah, she decent. Nah, the Cantarella. Yeah, okay. So that Rosia is just the worst thing I've ever seen. Wow, that's worse than last time. I don't know how we made it worse. It was worse than the last time somehow that I played the character on this account. So, holy fuck. Jesus Christ. Rough. So we basically were playing a man down in that team. So that makes a lot of sense. Next team we got coming up. We got a fleur-de-lis and then the little, then this bastard afterwards, right? We got a fleur-de-lis and then the husk afterwards. So we got to be able to cover fusion and arrow damage. What better way for us to cover some fusion and arrow damage than to use a spectral character? Is it finally time, guys? Is it finally fucking time? Do we need to play the... Guys, I think we might need to do it. I think it's time to bring it out, boys. It's time to bring it back. Do we just have to use this one? I think we have to use this one. Yeah, there's like no other better ones. Hey, we gotta play the Cancerito team.
Today will be a fine day.
I suppose that's fine on Moonlit Phoebe. Yeah, I guess you can just do that. All right. Yeah, there we go. Let's do it. Wow, that build is trash. Holy shit. Easy 10K? We'll find out, bro.
Yeah. In war with time.
Bro, okay, all right. Is there a reason why she's like... Is there a reason why she's doing that?
Diminish. Silence. Astral modulation.
Bro, like, just chill, man.
Loading. Sentinel protect me. Bluebird, be my salvation. Purify. Power of the Sentinel. In the name of Imperator.
I can spare a minute to knock some heads around. All yours.
All right.
Reduce to dust. Don't stand in my way.
Vow from the soul.
How are we looking on that one? 1.4K in one rotation. Is that actually going to be enough, bro? I don't know.
Sentinel protect me. Answer me.
Is that actually going to be enough, bro? I don't know.
Power of the Sentinel.
Shut up. I don't have all day. Come at me.
Guys, it might not be able to actually clear.
Reduce to dust.
Ordained. Judgment time. In war with time.
Oh, dear.
Loading. Sentinel protect me. Crystals, give me strength.
This looks tough, man.
Power of the Sentinel.
All of you at once.
Oh, God, man.
Overtime. Come at me.
What was that?
Don't stand in my way. Now I have a report
Vow
to
from
write.
the soul. Answer me. Yeah.
Bro, this is harder than, like, with the Camellya teams and stuff, bro.
Loading.
Bro, why does this actually feel so much harder than those other teams?
Power of the Sentinel.
No contest. All yours. I don't have all day.
Holy shit. Okay, we barely got it. Woo!
The shorekeeper.
Guys, that shorekeeper has her weapon too. I think if we use the same tools like a Verena, that doesn't clear. I think if we use a Verena, that doesn't clear. I'm not joking. I feel like Sanhua Camellya is better to clear with, bro. I'm not joking, bro. That was tough. Bro, that was tough. I'm going to be real with you. Holy shit. Good God. I did not have fun with that one, as you can clearly see. But maybe you will. Maybe you will. We got the reactor husks up next. Is it time for us to finally start doing, like, maybe this is where we use a little bit of Yinlin over here, right? We use Yinlin for our Jinhsi.
Ones will fall right.
Maybe that'll get it done, right? Maybe that will get it done. Let me see what we got going on over here. Okay, crit damage, Empyrene, Electro attack. Okay, we just didn't have some pieces on. I see how it is. Oh yeah, there we go. What are the stats looking like now? 129 ER and 45. Hey, let's go put String Master on her. Ooh, that's what Lucilla's using? Ooh, we used up everything already, huh? Okay. Oh, we're gonna have some struggles using our Jeja shit then. Oh, Jeja's just on augment. How about we just use the trial Yinlin then? Yeah, we just use the demo Yinlin. Yeah, that should be good, right? Yinlin does no damage? Hey, I feel you, man. Yeah, okay. I agreed. Agreed.
Fast in starlight. Thus it ends.
Tear them to pieces. Your time is over.
Bro, sometimes, man.
Listen up. Life is an
Bro, sometimes, man, this Yinlin character's rotation is just, like, annoying as hell.
Banish all vice. Sacred life.
Tear them to pieces. Time to wrap it up. My field of expertise.
Strike as one. Fast in starlight. So be it. Thus it ends.
Tear them to pieces.
Bask in the
I don't know,
sunlight.
like, if I'm just, like, waiting for the ability to, like... because I could just use Jeja, too. And maybe Jeja is, like, how you're supposed to get this team done, but... I don't know, man.
Tear them to pieces. Crush them. I've had enough. Get lost. My field of
Strike as
expertise.
one. Thunder guide us. Take forth. Thus it
Okay.
ends.
Tear them to pieces.
Luminous energy. The fruit of ever we fight.
Oh, we have no charge for this one. Bro, this is rough. Bro, this one's... I don't really know, man.
Tear them to pieces. Zap string.
This feels really hard.
Zap string. My field
Strike
of
as one.
expertise.
Take form. Thus it ends.
And this is with the chess multiplier too. Like the scores don't really get much better than this. This got the chess multiplier on it, bro.
Bask in the sunlight. Together we fight. Evil be
Yeah,
slain.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to get a 5K.
Tear them to pieces. I've had enough. Get lost. My field of expertise.
Ah, yeah, no, I can't get that, bro.
As the
That's rough.
sentinels foretold.
That's rough because maybe to get that, you do need to... Yeah, maybe to get that, bro, you feel like you maybe need like a Jeja on the team, something like that. Yeah, Yinlin, it feels rough, not really that doable. So, I kind of want to save my Jeja for a Carlotta, though. So, yeah, no, I'd rather just use a Carlotta in that case, not fucking Jinhsi. Okay, that's a bit of a rough one. Okay, let's see instead, how do the Edgerunners do? Yeah, how do the Edgerunners do instead then, bro? Yeah, what if we just use these guys? Wait, do I want Rebecca? I will use more Teffy. We'll use more Teffy with Yang Yang. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. Yeah, let's see how the Edgerunners do. It shouldn't be nearly as bad, right? Oh my gosh, we are using some fucked up shit on our Rebecca, aren't we? A cadenza? Bro, cadenza?
Need something?
Bro, why does your Lucy have no clothes either? I know it's lore accurate, but like... Oh, that's being used by a Zoni? Bro, what do you mean this echo's being used by Zoni? What the fuck were you doing with that? Oh, come on, man. Surely you've got, like... Surely you're one of the guys with 7 million Eternal Radiance pieces, right? Oh. Oh, look at that. Brother, you're all set. Oh, you're missing ER, though. Look at that. You're good. Now you're back to 120. Easy mode. There we go. All right. She's near 100% crit rate, too, so this one should be good. Negative statuses, heavy attack damage, and resonance skill. I do think this is the best one still. Let's get this going. Team 4. We're having a bit of a retry, boys.
Run. I'll erase you at the finish line.
Check Rebecca's echoes. Yeah, the Rebecca's not really meant to be doing damage over here.
Luminous energy. Fruit of evolution. Light and spade. Go get him, bud. It's whack.
Here we go. Ah.
Get ready for fireworks.
Not bad. Firewall's paper thin. No challenge.
Bro, I'm actually losing my fucking shit. It's so hard to just do her shit. Okay, so I'm just gonna time you out real fast. You are using a 1-cost echo as the main slot on Rebecca. Okay, I'm gonna time you out because you clearly don't know that this is a fucking Bellborn Geochalon. Like, are you just retarded? Like, are you just fucking stupid? Like genuinely, I'm just wondering. Yeah, I'm timing you out. I'm timing you out. Fucking, like, what are you even saying?
Time to crack some ice.
Like, what? You're calling the Bellborn Geochalon a 1-cost? Why?
Grow fast in the
Like,
sun.
bro, you don't even play the fucking game. You're just LARPing, bro.
Fruit of evolution.
And that happens all the time on these fucking streams, bro. You don't play the actual game, bro.
Go get him, bud.
Yeah, it's a 1-cost echo, bro. Anyways, man, this guy is one of the hard bosses.
My turn. Outdated model. You like that? This might hurt. Optics override. Haven't caught on.
Did he
yet.
think it was the disco turtle? Maybe, bro.
Putting up a fight. You're souring my mood.
Bro, he's just interrupting me. Dude, this shit is disgusting. What the fuck? How are you supposed to play this team?
You're under new management.
Dude, he's actually just interrupting everything, bro.
Life is in everything.
Dodge, you gotta dodge those? Yeah. Good luck fitting Lucy's rotation into Rebecca's outro if you dodge, bro.
It's whack.
Yeah, I don't honestly, maybe this is meant to be the hey, use Hiyuki part of the reset, bro. Yeah, just use Hiyuki, man.
Firewall's paper thin. No challenge.
Bro, it's like how is he not tomb breakable, bro?
Feeling glitchy?
Dude, this is the part that's like really fucking with me about this team comp is that this guy is just stuck at 99% off-tune build-up rate and I can't do anything. Bro, he's at 99% off-tune build-up rate and I just can't do anything, bro. Dude, he is truly toxic because I'm like waiting for the tomb break to blow his ass up. Bro, it feels like maybe you need a Mornier for this, but I'm trying to get it done with the Verita.
Run. I'll erase you at the
Dude,
finish
I'm not
line.
gonna lie. I feel like I have issues with this guy
overload.
every reset because he is like a just straight up rotation breaker.
Fruit of evolution. Light and spade. Shut your stinky pie hole. Go get him, bud.
Like, it actually feels like just a rotation breaker. Maybe you do want a Mornier.
System synced. Outdated model. You seeing things? Almost feel bad.
Dude! I'm done. I'm done. No. Her auto dodge canceled my fucking heavy attack. Dude. What the fuck? I can't even get off the attack 4 times. Dude, it's like not even playable into this boss. I don't get it. Truly, this guy needs to... His interrupts, you need to be able to tank at least one of his attacks. I'm sorry. I think if you get brushed by one of his hits, he staggers you for 10 seconds. Bro, maybe you should be able to get hit by one of his attacks and not get, like, interrupted for 5 fucking seconds, bro. That's unreal because, bro, bro, what the fuck even is this? This shit feels like this shit doesn't even feel like a game at this point, bro. That feels like some fucking nonsense. All right, let's just go ahead and pull out then the team that we were all sort of expecting to show up at some point, but I've never ended up doing it in a video. Yeah, we got Augusta, you know. Let's just play this and get the fuck out of here, bro. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Augusta can take care of this guy. Fucking hell, man. Sorry, that guy gave me cancer. That was probably, bro, playing the Cyberpunk team against that guy probably has to be the most frustrating shit in the game. Maybe if you have your Lucy's S1 for the interruption resistance, you got that, bro. But otherwise, nah, we'll just play Yuno, bro. Bro, she can just say, she could just tell the guy to fuck off.
Now watch closely. Answer.
Yeah, that was the most unfun shit I've ever, like, played in the game. Like, that was just genuinely not fun and just frustrating. Oh, so now he's deciding to do attacks that are easy to work against, huh? Oh, I don't have my Majesty. Well, now I know. Yeah, no, Yuno and Augusta are the units to use against this guy. Okay, I can already tell. You can already tell the fight got hilariously easier.
Loading. I'll indulge you.
Bro, I already know this shit is easier.
Fate in my mark. Future. Conquest begins now. Unmatched. Moment of victory.
So simple, bro. Easy, man.
Is enough. Vow from the soul.
Yeah, no, basically, just play Yuno to break his AI, and he will stop doing cancerous shit because she's in the air and he doesn't know what to do.
On you go. The moon is full. Causality overturned by my side. In control.
Bro, where's your ER, man? Are you missing some ER, bro?
Of my triumph. Stand tall before the eternal sun.
We're gonna be missing a ton of score from this one. 118?
Ordained.
Wait, like, how did you, like, bro? Okay, all right. Well, we're easily in scoring territory, anyways. Yeah, we're still gonna get a fine score.
On you go.
Wait, what like happened, bro? Where did my ER go? Did we like miss some attacks while I wasn't paying attention? I feel like I need to like just spend a little bit of extra time on Yuno over here just to like.
Future. Conquest begins now. Invincible. Moment of victory. Rulers rule. Winners win. Here it ends now. In control. Oh, from the
All right, yeah, no, they're getting it done, bro. And remember, guys, the Cyberpunk team is supposed to be as good as these guys.
I'll indulge you. On you go.
The Cyberpunk team is Yuno Augusta level strength, guys. Are they truly that weak, or are we just making shit up?
Fate revealed by my side. In control.
And again, right, what I'm saying about this team over here is that Yuno is the one that's like doing it.
Pathetic struggle.
Oh yeah, she kind of went crazy on that motherfucker. All right.
This name suits me well
Yeah.
enough.
There you go.
Aligns with my
8K on that. Looking pretty good. So you might have come to a conclusion at this point. We're basically like done with Endstate Matrix. We basically have all the astrite from that game mode, and all we played were 4 teams. And that's typically how this game mode works. And I intentionally chose not particularly powerful teams in today's meta. I kind of intentionally chose not to use a single 3-point-X DPS or support. And we full cleared everything. That is just the extent of Endstate Matrix right now. And I think this is actually probably a decent spot to just close off the video, because we made sure not to use the top of the meta. We use literally old characters and like the fucking like the waste of an account to get all the astrite possible. And so with all of this, shouldn't it be really easy if you're using these characters who are stronger than the ones that I use today? It should be pretty easy, right? So we got our Chisa with 2 Vigor, we got the Galbraida, the Chu Yan, the Yay, all of that. And we probably will be trying this for higher scores on our account, but I think this is a good way for us to show why Endstate Matrix is the best endgame mode. Because you truly do not need a lot of investment. Mainly it's on like the weapon side, right? And the echo side. But in terms of just like actual character investment, there's not a lot that you need over here. And that's one of the best things about it. Because all that other stuff, you can kind of grind for. Weapons, maybe not. But free-to-play weapons, definitely, you can grind for those. And they're all very good. You got great options to choose from. So yeah, 4 teams is all you need. You probably have a lot of characters. And so, that's going to be the gameplay for today. Let me know what you all thought. Peace out.